Jordan.
Kasi may tira din siya sa labas.
Yes.
Shot clock coming down to 6. CJ Perez. Somebody has to take a shot. Somebody needs to put up a basket here. Brownlee unable to get it to go. Philippines secures the offensive carom. Downstairs to Brownlee. Long outside pass. Scotty goes all the way with a twister.
What a move there by Scotty, and we're gonna need a lot of those offensive brilliance, individual brilliance from guys like Scotty Thompson and Justin Brownlee.
Lead has been cut down to 12. Ball will stay there because lead stood at 13. Philippines had the lead of 7 in the early goings, but that's already a thing of the past.
That was very early, 13-6,
Yeah.
when we were ahead by 7, and then Jordan had the 10-0 run, and they have not surrendered the lead ever since.
Here's Hollis Jefferson probing inside, launches that left-handed shot. It's an air ball. It'll go the other way.
That's one stop. Let's see if we can have maybe 3-4 consecutive stops here to start the third quarter.
We need energy here, and a lot more intensity actually. Here's CJ Perez. I know he can provide that spark. Great curl by Junmar.
That's a good setup job there. A little bit of a dribble handoff play between Junmar and CJ.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Stop at the 15-foot line. The pass out behind him. Here's the big guy who can shoot from the outside but doesn't knock it in.
Now Junmar doing a better job. Less space ang binigay ni Junmar doon kay Hussein.
CJ Perez, his shot touches the rim but does not go in, and the ball will go to Jordan.
But that's okay. If you're CJ Perez, you can put your head down.
Tira lang.
Tira lang. If you get that shot later on, kailangan mo itira because those are quality shots. We have to take those open three-pointers. Keep taking them.
You felt that in the first half we were a bit hesitant.
Medyo. Especially our guards.
That shot hits the back iron. It'll go the our way. And it's 43-33 with 7:45 remaining in this third quarter.
The good sign here in the third quarter, our defense is holding up again in the same manner that we did early in the first quarter. Let's see if we can sustain this.
Here's CJ Perez. Good catch by the big man. Junmar hesitates. Brownlee does not. Can't get it to drop. Tip in by Gilas.
2 more second chance points. Japet doing the dirty work here. But I like the offense there. They got it to Junmar, and then binalik niya kay Brownlee na libre sa labas. So there's better movement now.
Lead is reduced to possibly its smallest since it was largest at 13. And when he's on the dribble and he gets his rhythm there, you better watch out. You better not try, tell you.
And alam ni Ronde yan eh.
Filipino.
Diba, they were struggling. Kailangan ng puntos. Puntahan niyo ako.
At gagawa ako, magmamanufacture ako. CJ over to Brownlee. Elevates. Can't drop it in. Junmar collects it. And a long pass. Scotty denied access. He gets it back though. He says, can I try again?
That's Scotty Thompson for you. Hindi magpapatalo ito si Scotty.
Hollis Jefferson. It's offline. 8-point lead. It can come down to 6. The closest we've been. But what a bad pass. And the trail, and it's tucked away by Scotty Thompson. Yung passing kasi ni Scotty, hindi pa point guard. Diba? His passing is not pass ang point guard. We all know that because he's not a natural point guard.
Yes.
Philippines gets another possession here.
As good as he is, yes, he can play that position for sure. But when you talk about natural point guard, he's not an LA Tenorio.
Yes.
Who has that feel, who has played that position since he was young.
Yeah.
Yun ang kulang.
At saka meron leadership part yan. If you're point guard, you're natural director on the floor. And the way you pass the ball also helps to create the situation. So kung minsan nagno-no-look pass si Scotty, no? I'm not being hard on him. It's just because of the nature of his game.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Moftana comes in. Did he replace Junmar? Yeah.
I like this. Coach Timcon going now to a smaller lineup with a lot more spacing. That will open the floor for Justin Brownlee.
Malahinebra approach, no?
Yes.
Let's play small.
And even with Ginebra, you have Jamet, you have Christian Stan right here. Pero
Yun mga idol, shoutout to Archie. Yes, idol. Let's go,
si
Gilas.
Brownlee, subok na ito, gagawa ng parang.
Siya rin naman, diba?
Yep. Hindi naman ito basta magpapatalo.
Yun, shoutout sa 50 pesos, idol, na walang pangalan.
And we all know what he can do. Winning a championship in the PBA in his only conference so far. Of course, papalik yan next conference.
In the meantime, it's now the closest the Philippines has been, excuse me, since it was a 13-point lead. Nearly a takeaway. Corner shot with a second remaining, and it's grabbed by Moftana.
Another nice stop here for Gilas. 11-1 ang rebounding natin dito sa third quarter.
Am I right? Jordan has not scored in the second half.
No, they did.
They did.
Si 42 sila.
That's why I asked it.
3 points na sila dito sa third quarter.
Bradley knocks in the three, and the lead has been trimmed down going here. He is now exploded for 19.
Not very efficient numbers here from the field for Justin Brownlee, but ang importante, he's getting the points. He's provided us with 19 points already.
And so far, we've outscored Jordan here 13-3. Oh, naka-breakdown ng depensa ang Jordan, pero nailabas. Shake, big, on its way, yes!
Excellent. After the timeout there, coming from Jordan to get the ball into their big man. And then ito si A.L. Dwyer. Maraming assist ito.
Oh,
Averages 5 assists a game. Very good numbers for a big man.
Perez with 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Drains it!
And you can see Coach Timcon saying, yes, CJ, yes, CJ. Because we need the scoring.
That's a baseline cut. They take the ball away, and the Philippines, one of the leaders in the number of steals in the tournament, takes another one away. Japet making a decision. 48-45. Altogether different ballgame. CJ attacks. There's a foul
On Hollis Jefferson. Trying to fight that screen set by Japet. There you go. Oh, there. Pag-ikot ng kamay ni Hollis Jefferson. Nag-swung at Japet. This is an open three-pointer. Pero pinahawi agad ito ni CJ.
Tuntua siya. Siyempre, kailangan natin yun eh. Uh-oh. There's a technical, and Hollis Jefferson doesn't want to stop talking. And FIBA referees do not give you an opportunity to do so much talking.
Yes.
They are in charge of the game.
That is correct.
Fall away. No. We've outscored them 17-6 here. And what big run. The game is altogether different now.
Yep. And then,
Oh! I know you!
basang-basa. Ikaw, nice pass here.
Nice pick. And it's tied!
Gilas has battled all the way back here. And that's because of the defense that we played there. Only 6 points for Jordan. And then naka-19 na tayo with a couple of three-pointers.
Hollis Jefferson takes over the game again. He knows what to do. Larong import na silang dalawa ni Brownlee. Here's Brownlee. Kicks it outside. Japet on fire from there. Shot clock coming down to 13. Scotty looks inside. Looks for the angle. Japet says, let me try. Won't work though. And Perez with a foul. Set up for Hollis Jefferson. Japet switching over. There's a reach in, most likely by Scotty.
Both of our guards, Scotty Thompson and CJ Perez, were in that play against Ibrahim, the lead guard of Jordan.
Ang sarap nilang panoorin pag umaangal sila. Napaka-emotion. Dapat walang holding back. Hollis Jefferson, yes! 4 quick points.
Pamatay sunog talaga.
He's got it, and what was bothering him off his chest.
Yep.
I already been called for a technical, so I'm going all out here.
Now it's time for JB to reply. There you go.
You're saying?
Sabi mo nga, Seth, larong import sa
Dalawa. Might as well do it, no? Eye in the sky doesn't work. Here comes Scotty Thompson, which is hard. Slows it down. Saka alam mo, tagal din nakakalaro ni Scotty si LA, no? Kaya, as DJ Perez many friends, because things when you have everything on you, why do you have to do other things, di ba?
Great job there by Justin Brownlee, taking the two defenders with him. Kaya nalibre si CJ.
Goes down, beginning to hump here in this game. Chapman's all great pass inside.
And every contribute.
And he could orchestrate the team, actually, and perpetuate some steals along the way. Shot clock coming down to 9. CJ sees a highway in front of him. Kicks it out to Ross. Chris Ross attacks. Wild shot.
No choice there for Chris. But to take that shot with the clock winding down, the foul will be called
Before the shot.
before the shot.
Before the shot.
Ito, hinahanap nila kagad. The quick seal on transition here. We all know how good Londay Hollis Jefferson is. And over the lip.
And it'll stay at that. 59.
20 pesos.
Pointers there.
Ay, walang pangalan.
Kuminsan sa haba ng pangalan nila, hindi magkasa sa uniform. Iniiksiyan na lang, like Amaresh has Aresh on his jersey. And here we go. 7-point lead by Jordan. Another steal. The Danians dropping into some turnover problems here. Brownlee for 15. He knew he wasn't going to make it.
Yep. But that's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah. Libre, Rain. If it's at 3, it's back to 10.
This guy is really solid. Because si Ibrahim, he's not just a good point guard, pero talagang mayroong tira sa labas ito si Ibrahim. Turnover here from CJ.
Oh, the momentum we had the third seems to have tapered off, huh? Libre. 13. It's back to 13. It's biggest.
Yun mga
Coach Timko not mincing words there, Mark, and just trying to motivate his team. And I like the point. Can't not play every possession. You have to play every possession.
Yes, he's a bit ginawa natin
To get back.
tie the game up, especially on the defensive end. And then we just gave up a couple of open three-pointers. And suddenly, it's back to 13. Great play. Let's try to build on that. But it all starts here on the defensive effort.
At saka sa FIFA game pa, ang iksi ng time. Di ba? Yung difference of the pro game, which is 12 minutes. That's a lot. You think about it. Junmar switches over. Galing maglaro ng poste ni Aldo Ari. Diba? Alam niyang i-distribute yung bola. Up.
Tsaka kaya niya mag-low post, kaya niya mag-high post.
Exactly. Pero wala, hindi siya threat, ha? Hindi siya titira ng threat sa naman. But, anong consequence, Mark? We better get ahead of the story here as this inbound difficult is made. If the Philippines loses, it will have to fix it up with some other countries, quotient-wise,
Look, pasok na tayo sa next round. But if you win, diretso ka ng quarterfinals. If you lose this game, yung second place tayo, lalabanan natin ang third place. I'm not sure from what group. Pero meron pang qualification to the quarterfinals.
we don't make it automatically.
Yes. And then, if you're number one in your group, usually, ang kalaban mo sa quarterfinals, hindi yung number one din. Ito kasi by default, ang kakalabanin natin, if we win our next game, one of the top teams, it could be China, it could be Korea, or Japan. So, malaki ang implications.
Okay. Minsan, Ibrahim knocking the ball away. CJ with an awkward shot, missed it.
But he was right there. We're really having problems of finishing at the rim here.
Pa yung init ng third quarter, nawala no? Hollis Jefferson responsible for dousing water on our... there's a foul. Could be an Oftana here.
Parati siyang in control.
Saka you can switch it on, switch it off.
Yes.
No? No, I'm sure players don't switch it off, but he can bring it to another level agad. Ito, point guard skills din no?
Meron, definitely.
Francis Arnaiz.
Sabi ko lang, kasama mukha mo si Mr. Clutch.
It's a shot you develop when you play bigger people, actually. And of course, in our part of the world, Francis Arnaiz doing that will not bite. We haven't hit a big shot here in this fourth quarter.
Jay has to close out aggressively on him, and now we turn the game.
We need something quickly. Time is not on our side, actually. Nung na-re-establish yung lead, time is a problem here. 6:46. Although, many will say mahaba pa yan. There's a near steal.
There's definitely a lot of time, but we need to be able to push the pace, and we need to hit some three-pointers.
Most of the Jordanian players were part of the World Cup team that they had that came to Manila.
Yes. And then, mas mabigat nga ito because si Buhanan nandyan eh.
Hollis Jefferson crashes to the floor. Why not? Quality import. I'm sure the other teams also were pining for him. But look at this, the way they've restored this game in their favor.
Very impressive how they responded after we tied the game at 52.
And we're stuck with just 4 points. Since that time, 19 points altogether by Jordan. Yung 3-point shot Yun ang differential Brownlee tries to take over, but we're missing back.
Still, Ronde Hollis Jefferson finds a way.
Ano no? Kobe. Well, he acknowledges it naman. Here's Freddy Ibrahim bringing it up. Oh, even that is working. And the big guy gets a bucket.
Yun ang sinasabi natin, very smart in that high post position. Nakita niya bagong pasok lang ito si Ange Kwame. Inatake niya kagad si Ange Kwame.
Sunugin naman. Here's Laster on the outside. Marshall going to Brownlee. bumagal uli yung pace natin. Ano?
Yes, definitely.
There's knee contact.
With small lineups now, but we're not playing with a fast pace.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
offense.
So, if this hangs on, Jordan will emerge as the top team of Group C.
Yes.
Brownlee, it won't work. There's Desai.
And Tim Cron very upset there. That foul called on Anjuami.
Alam mo ito si Angelo. UAE at 2 baskets. Naging 56-52 nun eh, no?
Yep, tama.
Uy, sweet shot by Marshall Lassiter.
We need more of those. Only at long two from Marshall.
Hindi tinawagan ng tres, ano? Ang habol ng team ko dito is, if we lose this game, fine, I got it, but we're trying to become better, and that play is a magical moment for Jordan. Elegantly done. Kwame trying to get into post position. It's Brownlee. And that pass nearly stolen. Philippines will have 2.7 seconds left on their shooting clock.
What a pass. This guy has quarterback very well. Underrated player to si Ibrahim, but grabe ang impact in the game.
Officially at 24 seconds. It didn't sound right, but it's ano ba ang balita sa grouping na initial
Ano yan eh,
kasi group C tayo eh, no?
Group C tayo, yes.
In the meantime, while Mark figures that out, we've got Scotty trying to figure out this defensive web. Lassiter trying to create separation. Into the corner we go. Ayaw talaga tumama si Octano today. And Jordan looks well on its way to have recovered, and they were on the verge of losing this game, possibly, and they recovered in time. Because the Philippines already had a great momentum in the third quarter, and the Gilas team just lost it.
Mukhang Qatar, I think we're playing Qatar
Okay.
in the next round. And then if we win that game, pasok tayo ng quarterfinals.
So hindi pa tayo officially as of now.
Hindi pa tayo pasok ng
Ang
quarterfinals.
Jordan papasok na.
Jordan's in. Because the number one, the top seeds of the 4 groups are in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
So dadaan tayo doon sa qualification match.
Tapos sa quarterfinals, it's
Knockout na lahat.
knockout na.
Yes, knockout na lahat.
A lot in this game.
Well, he does. Style talaga niya yan eh. Because yan,
Siya.
kanyang fade away finals.
Pero ang hirap din ano eh. Yun ang mahirap kung nandiyan ka eh. Pag uwi mo, nandiyan pa rin yung mga kasama mo. Nandiyan pa rin lahat kayo, di ba?
Yun, shoutout na.
Pinasa.
Pasensya na po mga idol sa mga.
That's Abbas who gave it to Alhendi.
Yun, shoutout sa 50 pesos na walang natalo ang Gilas ngayon mga idol. Kala natin kayang-kaya nila ang Jordan.
From officially registering a win against Gilas.
Yun na mga idol.